Houston, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys, Oregon quarterback Ncaa is so excited to kick off this season with Oregon. He surpassed an opportunity to be a high draft pick in the NFL to come back for one more ride after a disappointing college football playoff, showing last year he believes Oregon can take it all the way this season. And it will all ride on the Heisman hopes of Ncaa and the Oregon Ducks. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. So the Oregon Ducks kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gate.
There's some room. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. That gives him 54 yards rushing for him now. What a drive to kick off the new season. Running inside, it's Smothers. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Longhorn! They're on the board first here in the season opener.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On the run, it's Davison. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. How about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He's He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play four-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Bear. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Ducks are marching down the field. Throwing more. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. The run inside. It's Davison. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Moore with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. And he's in! Touchdown, Oregon! Looking for the tie with the extra point. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll do it himself. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. But the problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. What a grab with one hand.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Zings it complete to the right. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room.